Geraniums over here. Oh, I can. Yeah. Shut down the penis fly trap like a little kid. Should we keep a bunch of penis fly traps in here? Oh, where are they? They're over there. They're that way. Yeah. You hit penis for penis. Oh, my. There we go, man. I'm going to mention about bonding, man. It's my favorite thing in the world. I do have one bigger passion. You know, I can only have one bigger passion in life.
I still haven't gotten one kush. Send an INV and tell Cuddle to get out of
Thanks, buddy. I'll back to work for me. Tell these people a huge false name that chipmunk right there.
Oh,
Suck Rassifan.
Nice one. Aw, man.
Funny. Go ahead, do it. I think you mean like security? Well, there's like this, there's like people with. Rising in. Moving in. Yeah, you can dip it in upstairs, carry on.
Yeah.
Maureen, where the f*** did you go? Oh.
I'll be okay.
Dre, it really helps whenever you're actually at your controller and on the game.
Who's in the 8? That Cuddle team? Sorry, Ellis.
Hi again.
I can hear someone's spotter through their fucking headset and it's bugging the fuck out of me.
Mine neither. Mine doesn't either.
Yo.
I think it's tie racing because there's. I think it's.
Why me race?
I've got it. Holy shit! Can I talk, please? I think it's the 4 because as soon as I went on the outside of him, I heard that. All right. I'm not gonna make this turn, I don't think. Somehow I did.
Yeah, good. These are my first races of the night. Is it? They're yellow chrome. It only works. It only works if I move up the track.
Kush, please respond.
Oh my god, that was so close. That was close for both.
My time won.
First, second, and third and fourth.
What number am I in the trucks?
Dude, I was like an inch from like hitting the wall on exit.
I just want to appreciate how he had 2 photo finishes in the same race.
We had a close finish for first, and we had a close finish for third.
Kush.
I'd like to thank all my sponsors that are actually not paying to be on this car.
They're gonna sue you.
This truck's held completely together by Flex Seal.
Muscles, is Kush there? Can I drive the 2-4? I got new game is NBA 2K19.
Awesome's back. Gonna be hiding until I'm no longer racing.
Kush.
Keep your tribal tattoos moving.
I don't have a truck.
A Prius.
I'm driving a car shaped like a truck. I'm not wrong, am I? I am very right. You are the wrong one. I am positive. But are you AIDS positive? Oh, that was a wrong move to make. Oh. Yes. Ah, Ford!
I got distracted by what was going on in the mirror.
Oh, did you see me? Did you see me get body slammed? Did you see me get body slammed, Muscles?
I saw you sideways as you were going up into the wall with someone T-boned you. Were you expecting me to go down onto the apron? especially since you have the force feedback. You can tell what your car's doing. If you're on a controller, you need the chase view because you have a visual indication of what your truck's doing.
Next race is a qualifier, boys, so this is the last practice.
Alright. Omira, my Cinderu. Nani? What you waking, Inglewood? I would like turtle. Do you have any twins with that as well? I would like that very much, thank you. Thank you. Do you have any twins with that as well? Do you have any Thomas the Tank Engine toys back there?
Should what? Oh, that's things for sure. I'm able to rotate the bottom a lot better than you guys. I don't think you are. Not unless you cut through the grass. I shifted down to first as I was coming to the line. Drake's truck was being very aggressive with me for some reason. So it was almost like an idiot was driving it. Nope. Ellis was in here. You want to do whatever you're playing against Ellis?
Can I drive now?
Yeah, I got 2 TVs. I went to turn it off whenever the race starts because I'm going to be broadcasting. And if I don't, then it's going to get copyright claimed because of audio. What? I beat you too. You had 3 people that beat you.
Here, son.
Yeah, I mean the fountain is my favorite part of it. Okay. You're the one walking around the thing. I've been dodging this girl. Apparently she doesn't take Canadian quarters. Apparently she doesn't take Canadian quarters. I had a romp up in Crotch Lake, Ontario. Came back a lot of change. I didn't want to run to the bank. I was, you know.
All right, this is the qualifier. Welcome to the qualifiers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. 'We'll see who starts on the front row of this round of 6, first round here at Kentucky.
What's my truck number? Five zero. Okay.
Two Looks like maybe possibly the two favorites out front here in this opening qualifier. Crazy lazy dog right there behind Drade. Looking like they're coming to the line at this stripe of the 7 laps. That's 7, so a few more laps to go. And we'll go and see who qualified first for Kentucky. As of right now, with the points the way they are set today, Elvin Priest has got himself into the championship round. Everybody else is tied at 400, so they're going to need good, strong finishes tonight to improve their positioning. Once again, as always, I'm your host, Super G Kush. This is Mid-Atlantic Developmental Truck Series, Season 2.
Dang, I missed a lot of races.
I believe in total we have, what is it? I believe it's 17 races, so we're on race 14. So this is race number 14 of actually we're on race 15. This is race 15. 15 to 17, so there's 2 races to go after this. ISM Speedway and Homestead. So who will be the 4? Tonight may tell a little bit of that as far as points go. We may have a new winner. We may have a repeat winner.
Last time I raced was when I won Daytona.
Can you hear me? No, I wasn't talking.
Like, had enough altitude that it was on a trajectory to hit the top of the scoring pylon.
I couldn't tell you, man. Probably playing that, whatever that game was he was playing, he got about 10, 15 minutes of practice and didn't practice very long. I couldn't tell you that.
Lazy Dog gets the pole.
Lazy Dog
and
gets the
Austin
pole.
will be on the outside pole.
Congratulations. All right. Yeah, so
The guy that swept the last round. I'm going to rejoin the lobby real quick so we can have a spectator view. This is our second round of the playoffs they're running. And first race of the round, guys. we go for the start of the race. We'll start with the overhead view. Got 3 wide early. And Elvin gets out of shape. Is going to be on the apron. He's going to bring it back up, no problem.
Yeah, he's at the bottom down there. We'll see what happens.
4 and 21. We're door banging down the backstretch. Got a pretty big field tonight.
It's like old Lazy Dog's out front here with Dre just behind him. So we got the pole setter and he's run strong.
I believe Dre started 5th, so he made good progress early. Well, Elvin fell back quite a bit. Dre just catches the wall off of 4. Dwayne Ford taking a look below Drade for 2nd. And Drade almost stayed to his outside. He's going to continue staying out there, trying to get to his outside, out of the tri-oval. And 21 on the apron. He lost a few positions, making that move. Elvin in the 87 and making a pass on Droid in the 98. And 21 are side by side again. They're door banging entering 3. That has 21 in the gray, and he's going to lose a lot of ground.
Yeah, 52 looks like he's okay right now. He's on a pretty good lead. He's not pulling away, it doesn't look like, but he's holding it pretty decent. So he's going to gain some much needed playoff points from this, hopefully. If he's able to continue 98 looks like he fell back, what is that, 1 position? 2 positions?
He fell back 2 positions. He's gained 1 position since the start, but he's been up to 2nd.
Yeah, up to 2nd, lost 2 positions. So, yeah, maybe his truck's starting to go away.
Got a race for 2nd right now between 24 and 87. 87 taking it to the outside.
Looks like he's going to bring the 98 with him.
98 is going to go with the 24, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Or he's going to try taking a 3 wide, it looks like he thought about. But 24 closed the door.
You don't know where he wants to go.
98 pushed up and got to the 87's bumper. 87's into the wall.
87 into the fence. And that's our points leader, so man. Although he's got a good enough points lead right now where this isn't really going to hurt him too badly, but you want to have good finishes.
So Elvin knew before he got his momentum back up, it fell back to 5th. And he's making a move around the outside of the 4 now. Or trying to. Make him move below the 4. He's able to slide up in front of the 4, off the 4.
Cuddle team's in the 8. The 4 is Ty Racing. I believe he has his own racing league as well. He's been pretty clean. He's run, I believe, the last 2 or 3 races with us. He's been very, very clean, fast driver. So everything our
I believe
league
the
is
16s just came off pit road, so maybe a bit of strategy from him.
possible. Very possible. '21 looks like he's gaining on the 4. These 3 trucks here might be all fairly close in speed, though. Can't really make up a bunch on each other. This 98 starting to make a move. A little bit of a charge back to the front.
I believe the big passing zone is going to be 3 and 4 today because of how often people overdrive that turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're able to make it stick on the bottom and just take it easy on entry, then you usually have an easy pass.
Yeah, I think they're not patient to get back to the, just wait a split second, man. And I don't think they
16
wait.
in the dirt. He was stopped sideways. Dre's getting into the wall, and that's bringing Elvin back to him. Elvin puts the bumper to him. Probably a little bit of payback for a little earlier. And we got a race for the lead between the 52 and 24. Four puts the bumper to the 52. 52 is able to keep it straight. But he gets into the wall, they touch. They're side by side, but the 24 got in the grass, and that killed a lot of its momentum.
'52's been running a fairly clean race, so I don't expect much crazy or any type of retaliation back from him, but that 24 is definitely digging. He's hungry right now, so.
A7's worked his way up to 3rd. Now he's going to focus on running down our leaders.
He's been in 3rd for a while now. These 2 up front, it seems like, oh, we got to take it here to 52.
52 and 87 and 21 are all pitting.
This would be interesting to see who comes out on this.
Looks like 98 and the 4 will as well.
I got to add this. Every time this 24 is running this series, whether it be in the 88 truck or this 24 tonight, he's been a front runner. He's led a lot of laps, so it's going to be interesting tonight. Does he come?
And let's go on board with the 24, see if he's going to pit this time by.
He's pitting this time by.
Yep,
he's pitting this time by, so. The other 3 trucks.
See who the first off of our leaders is going to be. '87 and 52
going to be the first one off pit road.
At the same time. Let's go on board with the 52 for his get up to speed lap. See if hitting a lap earlier than that 24 will get him back in front.
It just depends on how quickly that 24 got down pit road, I believe. Strategy. We're about at the halfway mark.
24 was running more conventional exit, where he was staying below the apron through the turns.
Okay.
And Elvin's going to get him too.
He's right there with him, so I think he's happy. He feels like he's got a truck that can contend. But man, who would have thunk Lazy Dog out of nowhere? He's decent. He's fast. Of course, he's no rookie to this league.
Ford's trying to find a way to close back in on the 87.
They're all
and
three
he got
right
to
here.
the wall.
Man,
I think the 24 was following the 52, and he followed him right into the wall. That gave the 87 of Elvin a very easy pass for the lead.
I think maybe the 52 looked up in his mirror and he seen he was there and maybe got a little nervous. Lost track of where he was at. Them turns come up quick when you're looking in your rearview mirror.
Looked like 24 put his bumper through the 52 again. .24 is all over the 52's bumper. .24 drove it in there, knocked 52 up into the gray.
Got at least two drivers here racing for a championship right now. Both would be first-time champions if they were to win it this year. That being Elvin in the 87 and Lazy Dog in the 52.
See if that 24 is going to do anything with the 87, Melvin.
He's been fairly aggressive, but it doesn't look like
52's coming back to his bumper. He's got to run on him down the backstretch. He's looking to the inside now.
It's like the way they're racing, just going to allow the 87 just to pull away.
.4 pulls off a crossover, and he gets the apron, got a little loose, but held on to it and clears the 52.
Yeah, they're racing pretty hard right there for second place.
.52's coming back. He's on the inside now. .21 exiting pit road. cycling through the field.
21's
See
on
if
a
there's
different
any other races
strategy, huh?
outside for the lead.
98's up into the fence. Ford truck. The Ford truck and the 98.
Coming up on a lap car, that is the 50, I believe.
MOG perfect score, MOG fire.
It's like the 16's out of gas on the back stretch.
He gets into the wall. And he comes down right in front of the 52. That was hairy for a second.
That was wild right there. He's in the fence again. It's like
98 down pit road.
16. We got quite a couple guys going. See if anybody else goes.
He's running that high line trying to close in on the 24.
Yeah, they're just hanging out back here for second, third. They're just hanging out. Not sure. I believe they got one pit stop left to make.
98 off.
98's good to make it to the end now.
I believe he might have gone 2 laps down in that pit cycle. .24 closed on 87 through that turn.
87's starting to fade. Do the weaving thing down the back stretch, but I'm not sure if that ain't costing him more time than helping him, because that 24 is there now, man. He's there to the bumper. Let's see, is he going to be able to make this pass? Nose is there, nose is there. 87 for
87 was able to slide in front of him. I think he got the 24 loose. 24 had to left out, but
I have to pay attention to this. There ain't very many laps left of this. See if that 24 uses the bumper like the 87 has to a few people tonight. And of course, the 87's running for championship points.
24 uses the bumper.
Here for
they both get into the wall. That might open it up for the 52.
The 24 is going to be able to get underneath the 87 here.
And 24 knocked the 87 up the track to win that stage.
Yeah, that was a heck of a race right there. Lazy Dog 52 even came and said, "Hey, let me get in here." So we have to really look at that and see what the
it was very close between that 52 and the 87 on who got second.
Second goes to 87.
There you go. And now these three did not pit. Was there anybody else that did not pit and was able to stay on the lead lap?
So Awesome, Elvin, Lazy, Ty Racing, Cuddle Team, Josh the Best, Portal Guy, Drade, and Ellis Beast Mode TR. That's going to round out the top 9. And that's the order for the first stage. Pretty good race. We've seen quite a bit of everything right there.
Yeah.
Bump and runs, maybe a little
Goop
temper.
Battle 8-7 and 5-2.
That was a good little battle, guys.
Go for the overhead view for this restart.
On the point, so
Alvin's going to is getting freight train currently by the inside line.
that's the bad thing about starting on that outside. You just hope to be able to make it to where you can get down to that bottom and you can start making your moves.
He gets to
back
the bottom
forward.
and inside the 21.
Outside lane's not where you want to be at here, particularly, but on this game in general.
52 to the 24's bumper. Elvin just about under him, but 52's momentum off the turn is going to let him clear him again.
Elvin's not by himself. He's got a whole gang of trucks behind him, so they didn't pull away like they did the time prior. You got a non-playoff driver out front leading the race. Next guy in points, Lazy Dog in the 52.
And
87
52 pushed up. That's going to allow the 87 under him off the turn.
Looks like the 21's going to come along with him. Got the 4 and the 8. 98's getting passed by the 50. A lot of action going on the track right now. Ooh, 52 gets
52, he gets to the wall with the 21.
21 had nowhere to go on that one.
And that allowed the 4 to get by both of them.
Ty Racing. I hear he's got a league. Give him a shout out, man. You got to find out what the name of that league is. Give them a shout out as well. He's driven all the way up to 3rd place. I'm not exactly sure where he started at.
Oh, big wreck. 21. 98.
Gonna bring out a caution.
That was 52, 98, and 21 were involved in that wreck. So who's going to get the free pass this time by Kush?
The free pass will go to Portal Guy. The next one to receive it would be Drade. He's 2 laps down. So Portal's 1. He should get the free pass this time by. Or this time.
Okay.
So he'll be back on the lead lap, which is good for him because he's
I think he got the free pass stage caution.
Yeah.
Though. Because I believe everybody but the top 3 pitted an extra time.
We got a driver missing from tonight's race, Devin Strother, so that's going to be one of them deals where he's going to miss 1 race, so that's going to hurt his chances of making it to the next round, so he's going to have to win it next week or else he'll be eliminated from the championship, that is, anyways.
And we're at Phoenix next week, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Phoenix and then Homestead. Looks like the 16 is going to get by the 21 as well. 98 looked like
He's
he got up
sparking
into
off that wall.
98 looked like he
4
got up
is on
into,
point right now.
4 is on point.
87 looking under him.
Oh, we got Ty Racing out front. Okay.
And 87 led
87's
that lap
gonna make-
by a fender.
87's going to make the pass here. He's got help down there on the bottom. 52 gave him a little bit of like an air push, it looked like. Get him
And
to
98 is stopped sideways just past pit road.
Whoa, 8 car went all the way sideways.
And we
52.
got a caution.
Well, we got another manual. That's going to put Drade 1 lap down, so that's going to give Drade a lap back. Drade should be able to get back onto the lead lap now. So yes, the 18 truck driven by Devin Strother is going to take a big points hit tonight. We can only give him the minimum, which is 9 points, although he didn't start or park.
And the 4 are going to start out up front this time by 24.52 in second row.
21's getting
50's making a move for fourth. Actually, no, he's a couple laps down. That portal behind him would be third.
I believe they said the guy in the 50 truck also owns a league as well, so we got some YouTubers in here. We got
50
some
and 87 make a little bit of contact.
We got a little bit of everything in here. A nice dash, if you will. 87's getting freight train, man. They got a good group of trucks. Looks like the 98's going to try to run up there with him on the high side. I don't know if that's going to be enough. You got one more up there. 24 jumps up to the high side as well. I'm not sure he had a choice.
87 looking below.
87 gets down below.
50 gives him the bumper. I think that 50 is trying to race his way back to 1 lap down.
He's going to clear these guys and take the point here. 87. Oh, the 50 gets into the 98.
50 gets knocked into the grass.
50 got up into the 98 and then came back down into the grass. But, man, that's going to be a caution. Wow. So stage 1, no cautions. Stage 2, we've had, what, 3, 4 cautions back-to-back? At least 2. At least 3, I believe.
I think a product of that is desperation everyone outside the top 3's feeling with trying to race each other, trying to be the first one to be in the free pass position. Because if they're able to get there, then they got basically 2 free passes, with everyone being multiple laps down.
Well, nobody's a lap down except for the 16. That's it, and the 16 wasn't involved in that wreck. So
okay, then everybody must have taken a couple of wipe rounds.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We got 3. We had 3. There was
and we already got 8 and 16 out of shape.
I don't know what transpired there.
4's on point right now.
4 is a sleeper here.
12-4 taking a peek.
He's going to get railroaded, though, man. You can't be that high up the track. They're just going to keep diving below him, and there's going to be 3-4 cars going to pass the 4 truck right here off this turn. Ooh, the 50 in the grass.
50 in the grass again.
Well, he's way in the grass right here. He's sliding. He hit the pit road. Ooh, he hit the inside wall on pit road. 4 trucks off the pace.
Yeah, he got on the apron and lifted to keep the car under him.
50 looks like he may be going. Oh, he's still under the. Look at him. Man. He's just getting that thing back.
We got a race for the lead right now. 87-24.
We're going to watch on board from the 52, a lazy dog here. Ooh, he looked like he lifted right there. He looked like he could have got up underneath the 24 and made it very interesting right there.
That 52, he seems that the way he's been driving the track, he's been lifting into the turns earlier. and get back to the throttle earlier than them.
Yeah, he's easing. He's not driving it real hard. You know, he's easing. He's driving like a veteran, I would say.
He's going to be able to take a look there.
I think he's lifting quite a bit right there, trying to stay out of the 24 with the respect thing, whereas, yeah, he's just going to have to fall in behind and just, you know, you run your race how you run your race. It's still early.
87 puts the bumper to the 24.
I don't think that hurt the 24 at all. I think it actually helped him push.
It hurt the 87.
Yeah.
Like that 24 had his car or stable enough whenever they made contact that actually gave him a boost of speed.
That brings in a new player, the 98, below the 52. And he's going to take a look.
98 overdrove the turn.
Way up the track. But the 87 is
24
going
lost
to make
momentum.
that.
They're both going to go by him.
Looks like 3 of them possibly. The 52's got...
Possibly 4 if they all stay lined up.
Oh, 21. 21 to the inside of the 52.
So I want 52 make a little bit of contact.
Looked like just a little bit of racing. Maybe a little bit of air here and there, but yeah. I know next week's race is going to be interesting. New configuration. Phoenix.
One of those tracks you drive like a short track, usually.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting, especially, you know, seeing how people drive going into 3 and 4, as much speed you can carry. You know, you can carry a lot of speed going into that. Well, what was once 3 and 4, I believe it's now 1 and 2. Now that I think about it. But yeah, and then, you know, the exit where it used to be 1 and 2, it's kind of tricky because you can drive down and you got all that flat area down there that you
you got that apron where if you get your truck or car set up, you can make and get to rotate it. You can take off a lot of your lap time.
Yeah, but I'm just saying last lap pass. I expect if it's close and we have like a 2-lap shootout, I could see somebody maybe. It's just going to be interesting, you know, because it's wide for where the start-finish line is now. So it's a little tricky, like you say, with the apron down there.
Well, with them moving the start and finish line to the back stretch, what used to be the back stretch, we got plenty of room to have potentially 5, 6 wide coming to the finish.
Yeah, it's potential. It's got some potential for that, for sure. This 21's right here with the 52. They got, what is this, five truck breakaway right now, so there's been some pretty good racing. You know, cautions breed cautions.
52 taking a look to the bottom of the 98.
98 got up the track quite a bit, man. He's way up there. Not sure why he entered that high. The 21 and the 52 are going to be able to take advantage of that. They take the strike there. Looks like
21's going to take a 3 wide.
Below the 52 now, yeah. 21 needs to be a little more patient right now. I think you definitely want to be a little more patient. Trying to be aggressive isn't always a bad thing.
I think we're about to have another race for the lead. '24 puts the bumper to the 87.
With this going on, it pulls the 52 right back. You know, it's going to bring these other 2 guys back right up here with them as well. So, I mean, we could see a five-way race for, you know, the stage win here. Elvin not quite as strong as he was in the first stage. This stage looks like everybody's got their setups in, and they're able to get their car to truck.
24 puts bumper to the 87 entering again. Yeah, about the setup. So this stage, they've definitely had enough cautions to get the setups in.
Yeah. So, yeah. 24 way up the track. He's going to stay up though. Doesn't come down. give some room for his mistake. Pretty courteous. He's going to allow the 52 to come up here and mix it up with the 87 now, though. Let's see if the 52 has anything left.
21 puts the bumper to the 24. He's all over the 24's bumper exiting.
And 21 took the 24.
21 knocked the 24 up the track. And 24 is sideways in 3 and 4. He's got it going again.
21's going to get probably a point deduction for that. You don't want to dive in on people like that. That's kind of a dirty deal.
Yeah, I believe that was the end of the stage.
That is the end of the stage.
Elvin wins another stage on the year.
Let's see, you got, yep, 87, 52.
Hey, that's me awesome.
52, 98, 21, 4.
About to get started on the last stage now.
Got the 87 and the 52 on the front row. Start this stage. See how this shakes out.
21 might be nervous. He's got the 24 starting right behind him. He sent it into the wall into that last stage. Of course, just going to drive by him, though.
It's a one-off race. I don't think. He's one of them drivers, I believe. He doesn't really hold grudges. So maybe he'll remember that if the 21's in the lead and he's in second with maybe 2 or 1 to go. I could see him maybe making a...
You're right. He's got it to the outside of Elvin. Through the middle of 3 and 4.
Is he going to be able to make that stick, though? Right now he pulls ahead for a split second. And 87 is going to clear him right back coming on the exit. That's a caution.
I believe there was a caution. 4 is around. Anybody else slow? Doesn't look like it.
Not sure what happened there.
Portal looks like he's back there with them in 21. So I'd say those two got together.
Okay.
Get back on the leader.
It's been a pretty decent race. Not too bad if you ask me myself. Pretty decent. Still got a lot of race left to go. Let's see. From the point, we will have the 87, and it looks like the 98.
24 is going to be starting 3rd. 4 is going to be starting 4th.
Green flag in the air, overhead shot. Let's see how everything shakes out.
4 gets below the 52.
We're right on board with the 21 and see what he sees. The 50 and the 16 in the back racing each other. I don't think that's for position.
87 is going to cross over the 24.
Okay, the 8 and the 16, sorry.
And they were dead even coming to the line that time by. 24 puts the bumper to the 87. A 3 wide behind the leaders.
Yeah, they are. This is 98 up into the fence. That 4 is at the point, man. He is hungry, and he looks like he's wanting to win. Ooh, man, 87 gets up the track. 50 got to help with the 21. The 50 under. Ooh, man, they're 3 wide back there. He just got that little bit of just that little bobble messed up the 87 to 21. Looked like the 50 got into the rear end of the 87, and it just caused a chain reaction. With all this going on, I believe the 24 and the 4.
24 and 4.
So 2
Chevy versus
non-playoff.
Toyota.
The top 3 positions are held by non-playoff drivers. Just like I said before, it's interesting. I believe this 24's got a truck good enough to win this race. I just don't think he's been. I think he's been a little too patient in certain situations. We may see him turn it up a little bit as this race progresses and gets later.
50 into the wall. He overdrove that turn.
Wow, he's gonna.
And the 52 and 98 are side by side.
21's gonna get by the 50. It looks like, man. That's tough.
The 24 is pulling away from the 4 as the 87 is running the 4 down.
Looks like the 87 got a little loose there in the center of that turn. Ooh, man, someone's into the fence back there.
Go on board with this 87 for a few laps. The 87s do the 4's bumper now.
Force hanging on to it. It looks like he's getting shoved too. So
Yeah.
We'll see what happens going into this turn. This is a little more trickier of a turn. Looks like he overdrove it. That's going to allow the 87 to get to the bottom, slide up in front, and now he's able to pull away.
Now the 87 says sights on the 24.
Let's see what else is going on over here. 52 and 50. Just behind that.
98 in the wall again through the turn.
52 up in the wall too. Man, he's in it bad.
87s to the 24.
We'll watch this race here. We'll see what happens here. This has been pretty interesting most of the night watching these two go at it. Anybody out there watching tonight that's interested in running next season in the Mid-Atlantic Developmental Truck Series, get a hold of either me, Super G Kush, or Muscle Cars 24 on PSN. And we got a couple different communities as well. Mid-Atlantic Motorsports, Mid-Atlantic Truck Series. We got the Mid-Atlantic Xfinity Series and the Mid-Atlantic Monster Energy Cup Series. We also have the Dirt Late Model Series, so we're also starting another series on Project Cars 2, the Mid-Atlantic IndyCar Series, which I believe them races will be hosted on Saturday night, so look forward to that here in the near future. We'll be doing a startup league for that. It'll be a 10 race. It'll have half ovals, half road courses, so it should be pretty fun and interesting. So if you guys are interested, like I said, get a hold of either me, Super G Kush, or Muscle Cars 24 on PSN.
Wow, you've been saying that. I think Elvin's maybe been getting a little frustrated with the 24. He's put the bumper to him pretty hard a couple of times.
Yeah, I think their trucks are pretty close, man, you know. I think they're pretty close. And, of course,
and 24 puts the bumper right back to him.
Yeah, 24. I mean, he's one of them drivers. I'm sure you race. I'm going to race you how you race me. So, I mean, you got to expect that. Both run for the same manufacturer. So, you'd think they'd be able to get along. But like I say, you know, this is a one-off race. One guy is leading the points, so maybe he feels like he should get, you know, X amount of respect. And another guy is just here on a one-off race, and he just wants to win. So, you probably got a little bit of the Richard Petty and A.J. Foyt going on here. I'm enjoying watching it, though. They're not wrecking each other. They're definitely racing each other very, very hard, though. There's 52 back here. I think he's... not sure if he's fourth.
24 stuck that turn a little bit better. Was able to get inside the 87.
No, Drade's going to be fourth. Yeah. 24 gets there. Oh, all this going on. This is drawing, I believe, the 21 back up to these guys.
Yeah, 21's closing.
This may be in Elvin's favor because him and the 21 are pretty good buds. So I would think this would play into his wheelhouse. But you got 3 trucks, all 3 Chevys, and I think Porto's hungry for a win. So I'm not sure that you're going to see any type of friendly racing going on. I think, you know, at the end of the day, we race to win. So sometimes you're going to ruffle people's feathers. Not everybody's going to like it. It's a double-edged sword, though.
Was able to get back by Elvin. And 16's below, but they burn slow. 87's pitting now.
I honestly believe if there's a truck that's gonna contest for this win tonight,
Portal for the lead.
It's gonna be the 24. He's the only one I've seen that can get up there and really contend, and really, when Elvin pushes, he kind of pushes him right back. So I don't know how long either one of these guys want to stay out with, I believe, the 87 on pit road. Did he pitted?
Yeah, 87 pitted.
Oh, everybody come with him too, man. Yeah, here they come. They're coming down.
24 pitting this time.
This may play in their favor.
Looks like they raced each other a little bit, trying to get it onto pit road faster than the other.
Maybe black flag scenario. We'll have to pay attention to that too. Oh, 87's off.
Yeah, it looked like the 21 was wheel hopping.
87, 98.
His car was sideways.
And 52's off now as well. Let's see. We'll stay on pit road. Oh, 16's going off. 50's on the pit road. So we're going through the green flag, cycle, pit road cycle. Here at Kentucky. The buckle up in your truck 225. Click it or ticket at Kentucky. This is a live broadcast. Exiting. Nationwide is on your side. That's one of our sponsors, and we'd like to thank everybody who's here.
And that 21, I believe he got a penalty. He's still on pit road after the 24 exits.
Watching and continue supporting our league in this series. We appreciate it, man. Next season, these guys will be racing for a Thrustmaster T150 Pro. I think we lowered the number to about $300 in cash. And then we're going to do a trophy as well. So that'll all be presented to the champion next season. We also give out a Rookie of the Year championship. And we want to do an Owners Championship as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a couple of these drivers in this league who's been here for a while. We'll have them all act as owners for different trucks, different numbers. And what will happen is they'll be in charge of training and making sure that their team's up to speed for the next season. And if their trucks or their manufacturer wins that championship, they'll get an additional bonus as well. So not only will the driver win something, but the team owner will win something too. So it's just a little extra incentive So you say Muscles could end up being a team owner. Elvin could be a team owner, and we got 2 new guys under Elvin, 2 new guys under Muscles. And if Muscles guy wins the championship and he wins the owner championship or truck championship, he would get an additional, let's say, $50 PSN card or gift card of his choosing. So a little extra incentive for some of these owners next season.
I don't know if that 4 card's a lap down or if he did some strategy to get up to second.
Emoji thumbs up with medium light skin tone.
Yeah, Crazy. Let me know, man. You can definitely run next season if you want. Run the beginning of the season through the rest of the season, but we're giving out some big prizes next season, man. So yeah, check it out. Had to get some more, get rid of some of these real super aggressive drivers.
No hard feelings here.
Hear it, man. Business, brother, business. Well, after that green flag cycle, Elvin 87, he's got himself a good little lead here. I'm not sure if that 4, like you say, I'm not sure if that 4 is on the lead lap or if that's a lap car.
Once again, one of the advantages of this game gave you a ticker while you were in spectator mode.
I believe he's on the lead lap. I believe that's for position.
And 24 is able to rotate the bottom and get under him. And he's going to clear him before they exited the turn.
That 24 is just chipping away. I think he's like Pac-Man. Want. Our next season for the Developmental Truck Series will start up 2 weeks. I want to do a month, but I'm going to do about a 2-week break, and then we'll start it right back up. So anybody who's interested, like I said before, get with me, Super G Kush, PSN, or Muscle Cars 24 on PSN. We host practices all the time. Anybody who's looking or is interested in running the Indy Series, same thing, get a hold of me, Super G Kush, or Drade Mix on PSN, and we'll get you guys pointed in the right direction, get everything, let you guys know the schedule, the points, everything, the roster. So yeah, we appreciate you guys' continued support. I know a lot of you guys been watching us since the first race, so this is only season 2, so this series here is still fairly new. We finally got a logo. We got a lot of new things coming for the streams and the broadcast next season, so stay tuned to that as well. So
That 24's cleared all the lap cars, so he's got a clear track to run down the 87 now.
He's closing. He's closing. I mean, he's not playing, man. He's closing in. He was way far back, and now he was 20 car lengths back. He's only about 5 to 10 now, so less than that now. Look at him. He's closing in that gap. Did the 24 pit a lap after the 87?
He did.
Okay, so that's interesting. He didn't lose a whole lot of time. A little bit fresher tires, maybe. I don't think it makes that much difference on 1 lap or 2 laps, you know. But
yeah,
It may. It definitely does if it comes down to fuel. You know, one lap or 2 lap. That definitely makes a difference. But I'm not sure about the tires. If this thing stays green, this is going to be an interesting finish, though. Because we're about 145 laps to go. 144. Or no, 44 laps to go. My bad. 44 laps to go. It's 150 laps total. And 24 is on point. He's
able to hold that bottom better than the 87 through 3 and 4.
I'm not sure if the 87's not just playing games right now, though, too. Saving tires, running up there. Another thing is I think maybe the 87 took 2 tires as well. And so maybe he's got older tires. Because right now he's really struggling. Whereas before I don't remember him struggling that bad. And the 24 seems to have a big advantage over him right now. I mean, he closed that gap. And they were fairly close. It would have took the 24, I believe, a lot longer to be able to catch him.
87 lets him by.
I think you're going to see that 24 maybe stretch it out, too, a little bit. I could be wrong, but I think the 87 just took right side tires only. He definitely got off pit road a lot faster than what I anticipated. Yeah, 24 he's got a pretty good little gap between him and the 87. Ooh.
The 87 staying with him so far.
I mean, he's not as strong as he was before. Something's wrong. He's
and
going
87's
down pit road.
pitting.
Yeah, something went right with that truck.
98's pitting.
You could expect that. These
50,
three pitted.
52.
These three pitted together last race, so I kind of expected to see this.
And 24 pitting.
Yo.
87's off.
Yo. 98 and 52. Here comes the 4.
24's still on in his pit box currently. And now he's exiting. The 87's going to get the lead back. Look at that gap from last time. Might have just been the one on fresher tires. It must have last few laps of a run a huge fall off.
It's possible. There goes a 24 right by the 4, so. Seems like the 52 and the 98 are just a little behind this week. Tires coming up on the lap car of the number 8. Looks like he's going to shoot to the bottom and let him by.
And 8 just lets him by.
Somebody's on pit
8's
road.
pitting. That's 8.
Okay.
It's coming down pit road now.
All right. I'm not sure if the 80 or if the 24 is gonna. Ooh, 87 way up. Looked like he got up the track quite a bit there. Maybe fighting.
87's been running a higher line than most people through 3 and 4.
Okay.
Most of the race.
Tire conservation mode, or maybe that's just where he likes to run.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got some traffic back here with the 50, 98, and 16 all three together. Going to the fence. 52 just behind these guys.
Doesn't appear the 24's closing on that 87 this time by.
Makes you wonder about that tire situation. 2 tires versus 4.
Got 50 and 98 racing side by side right now. He lets him by. '98 and 50 door bang entering the turn. 98 gets into the wall, and him and 16 will door bang as he comes off the wall.
16 inside. Ooh, he's down pit road. It looks like.
4's on pit road.
Oh, the 4's on a way different sequence. He's on a different pit sequence. This is going to be what we
Yeah,
were talking about. This is going to be interesting here, Muscles. I think.
Yeah.
He's pulling a U, man. He's way off the pace. I mean, he's probably
Well,
5,
wherever they've come off wherever it's cycled through, he's been right at the after the 87 and 24 pit. He's been right with them for a couple laps as they get up to speed lap.
Yeah, he's already back out right now. He's coming out now.
So I think he did a short pit beginning of this stage. And so it's going back and forth wherever they come out on fresh tires. He's on very old tires. Wherever he comes out on fresh tires, they're all on very old tires. So it's making it where you never know which one of them's going to come out in front.
You want movie to watch tonight?
I wouldn't be surprised if that weren't a caution. It looked like the 50 got like nosedived right outside into the wall.
Force past this whole group.
He's able to make up a lot of time as well because his tires are just a little bit fresher than their tires. So it's kind of a smart little balance. If he's able to go into the end of the race it's the difference between, I'm not sure what position he was in, but it gives him a shot.
If it works out to where, he has this stage, he only has to do the same number of pit stops as everybody else. That works out in his favor. If he short pitted at the beginning and this goes green all the way to the end, then it's potential that he has to do an extra stop, which will screw him in the finish.
Maybe he's banking on a caution.
Yeah. Well, after our second stage, wouldn't you?
Yeah. First stage was pretty good, but if you're going off just purely the second stage, yeah. But I think it was decent. I thought it was pretty good towards the end. The beginning was horrible.
87 guy into the wall.
You watch the NASCAR eSports, they're the same way, man. They have caution, and then at the end it may stay green or it may end in a caution. Even the so-called pros. The 50 looks like he's off the pace.
The 87's pitting this time by. And 24 is going to follow him in. And he charged pit road. He got right to the 87's bumper.
I don't blame him, though. I feel like this is probably going to be... I'm not sure how many laps you can go on the tank of fuel, but this is going to be either... You're going to be about 2 pit stops, 1 more pit stop away after this pit stop here, I believe.
16 was out of control trying to make the pit road. He had to bail.
Yeah, he's going to have to learn to get on them brakes a little bit earlier to get on that pit road. 98.52 are on there. Here comes the 4, the 8, and the 21.
24 is going to come out in front of 87. His pit crew gives him a better stop.
That's interesting there. That's interesting. That's going to change some things. 98's out. 52's out. They're both out in front of the 50. I'm not sure if he didn't get caught speeding. They were all 3 together. 21's on. He may have stayed out to lead a lap, I believe, or lead some laps. So the extra bonus points always do help.
That was a tremendous pit cycle for the 24 because the lead the 87 had over him, he's got about half of his lead over the 87 now is about half of that. See if the 87 can run him down.
$52.98, little battle. This is 88. Yeah, 24's got a pretty good sized lead over the 87 as well, so not huge, but
I think the 87's been inching his way closer. I think he's just close enough that he has that 24's draft for down the straightaways. They've been pretty equal through the turns.
Okay.
And they got a car coming out in front of them right now.
This
I believe
24,
that's the 16.
this 24 truck has been in victory lane one time this season. It was driven by the guy in the number 50 truck who's running the 50 truck tonight, that Joshua the Best. He was driving the 24 and he won at Daytona. When the 16 run out of gas coming out of turn 4, he was able to get by and snatch that victory. So there's a little bit of history on this truck here. There goes the 50 there.
50 dropped down to the apron to let the leaders by.
We got old faces and new places. The other guy, Cat Cab, he'll have to go through the draft next season, but he's another driver. But he'll have to go through the draft next season to see how our draft will go. Is we'll have, 4 to 6 owners, and they'll be able to pick 1 to 2 drivers each, and yeah, so we'll have a bunch of guys in here watching races of drivers race, and we'll put them through a series of races. We'll run them on road courses. We'll run them on a little bit of everything.
I believe that was the end of the race. I believe 24 just won it.
No, that's a caution.
Oh, was it?
That's a caution. Yeah, caution's out.
Okay, never mind, guys. That was a caution.
Yeah, it's getting close though.
They slowed down as the 24 and 87 got to the start and finish line. So I thought that was the end of the race. Never mind, guys.
Yeah, but we'll be hosting and having some open qualify things for the drafts. We'll run the drivers that we think that are going to be the highly picked. We'll run them guys through like a 6 race or a 7 race at about like 13% or 7%, whatever it is, and we'll determine everybody's skill and talent level off that, and we'll host a draft. It'll be the first annual Mid-Atlantic Motorsports draft, and yeah, that's how we'll put together our teams for next season. So if you guys like what you heard, stay tuned, man. We got some good, cool stuff coming in store next season. We got the 24 and the 87. The 21's going to look underneath
3 wide back here in the 3rd row.
The 98. Oh, the 21 gets
21 on the apron.
He's able to hold it. Ooh, 52 and the 98.
Around.
98 spinning, got the 21. He got the
21,
16.
16.
They're flipping. That's going to bring
another
out a caution.
caution.
You kind of got to expect this, like we were just saying, cautions breed cautions late in the race. I'm not exactly sure how many laps are left. I'd say there's probably about 15. So we're coming on about almost 10 laps to go. We're just about to 10 laps to go. So
yeah. So everybody pits now. Then we'll probably know for sure everybody can make it to the end. It'll be just who has the best speed in the track position.
Burn It Down Nation. That's awesome. He's pretty good, man. He run good. He's running good tonight. The 4 truck is I forget who's in the 4 truck. The 4 truck is that's not Cuddle Team. That's Ty Racing.
That was Ty.
Another guy that's got his he got a league, man, too, as well. So we got like 2 or 3 guys in here. The 50 truck, he runs his own league. The guy in the 24, he runs his own league as well. So
24 and 4 on that restart on the front row. 87 started 3rd. He's already moved up to 2nd. And he sees 24's bumper. And he turned it down. Exit got under him for the straightaway.
Ooh, look
and
at
he's
here.
got the 52 behind him.
Elvin's gonna get that. Run in that. And he's gonna take it away. Can he slide up in front?
Got to the 24's bumper.
Ooh, 24 gets underneath though. And he's there. Whoa, 98
and 52 got together.
Ooh, that's gonna, if that brings out the caution, the 24's got the lead right here. Yeah.
Yep.
Man. 98. They're just pushing so hard right now.
And the 4 held on to 3rd.
So hopefully we can run these last. I believe it's going to be about 10 to 8 laps. Green, it'd be nice to see. You know, it's been pretty exciting. We had some long green flag runs.
This is crazy.
Make sure we get. Oh, there he is.
24, 87, starting front row. The 50 is going to be starting third.
So you got 2 guys, you got 3 guys, and then you got the guy who's leading the points right now. In between your first points guy, man. This is getting kind of wild. You got the 98 of Drake on the bottom as well, so he's peeking his head up, his head up in there, and it's late in the race.
87 into the wall, 21 to the inside wall.
The 98 was our season 1 champion, driving the 8 truck. The
98 and 87 below the 50.
With all this going on, the 24
87 took it 3 wide up the middle.
The 24 is going to be able to pull away with this, the way they're running right now. We got one in the
16
grass.
was through the grass.
Yeah, he's up into the
And
catch
he's
fence.
around.
's got himself a nice little lead here now. 98 in second.
Yeah, that 24 is praying that everybody else behaves the rest of this race. Because if a caution came out right now, that 87 would be third.
Well, right now, I'm going to say we're within 5, and that 24 right now is. If nothing happens from here until the end of this, I don't know. That 98 might get there. He could get there before the race is over. It's going to be interesting. 21 down the track.
Yeah, if him and the 87 start working together, tandem down the straightaways, they might catch him.
Hang on, man. Watch
and then
this
they could
crazy.
all 3 race it out.
They're starting to catch the 24. This is going to be an interesting finish. I believe we are about 3 to go. This time by. '98's got the draft though, and it's pulling him. He's going to have one shot at him right here. He's going to have one shot, and if he kills his momentum, it's going to pull to 87 too, and it's going to kill his race.
He's got to run off this turn.
He's going to have a huge run. It's just where's he going to go with it? Well, that's going to depend on
24,
87.
24 is making him take the outside.
The 87 looks like he's going to go to the bottom.
98 overdrove it a little bit. Got his right tires into the gray.
Dang, 98's able to still clear the 87 even after going high. This is interesting. This might be the white flag right here, I believe. Or is it 2 laps to go?
'98 uses the bumper.
He gets the bumper there. Ooh, the 87 up into the 98. I don't know if he's going to be too happy about that.
And that's the end of the race. The 87 was able to get second, but was not able to get to by the 24.
Yeah, that was a good race. So the 24, awesome. Congratulations. And the FOE, Fraternal Order of the Eagle truck. That's going to be the second time that truck's been to victory lane this year, once at Daytona, and the second time here at Buckle It Up in Your Truck, 225, Click It or Ticket, Kentucky Motor Speedway, Mid-Atlantic Motorsports Developmental Truck Series. Awesome race there, 24. Awesome race, 24. He definitely had the truck to battle with the 87 all night long. I thought the 52 might have been there. He finishes, what, third?
Woo.
The
No,
Trevor
the
Hayes
98.
crossed the line now.
The 98 finishes third, and then the 52. Good race there, 24. Woohoo, be happy, man. Do a burnout. Awesome in the 24.
Yeah, let's see who got the fastest lap for that extra bonus point.
Yeah, let's see who got that one. Let's see. Oh, Drade. Drade with the fastest lap.
Drade got it done.
Okay, so Drade got himself an extra bonus point there.
Him and Elvin were the only two to get to 32 O's throughout the race.
Let's see if we can speak with the winner real quick. Is Awesome in here, I wonder? What's up, Awesome? So you won the race, man. You beat some playoff drivers. What's going on, man? Yeah, congratulations. That's the second time that truck's been in victory lane this year. Once at Daytona, and now the second race here at Kentucky. So you're the second driver to win that, to take that thing to victory lane. Josh the Beast was the first.
And this is my first race back.
Yep. So how you like the way your truck felt? It looked like on the long run you were maybe a little bit better than others. The 52 was Lazy Dog. Yeah, he had a wonderful race tonight as well. Hey, Drade, you got a copy? You fastest lap of the race, sir. Okay, yeah, so you had a pretty good truck under you. Looked like the driver was lacking tonight, but yeah, I don't know, man. How you feel? I mean, we'll look at the points. It looked like did you have a fairly good day, you think, to be able to gain some points and get yourself in that top four?
Yeah, I felt like we could have had the winner, and I just couldn't move in all of the way.
Okay. Well, it kind of helps you because it doesn't really matter at this point because, you know, the 87, he's already pretty much into the next round off of points. That finish there should help you I would think he would be probably second in points by now. I'd have to go back and look because Lazy Dog ran an awesome race as well too. So, but yeah, man, I guess congratulations, and I would say probably start working on your ISM now, man, because you know these guys are getting serious about winning. I know you're a past champion already, so you know what it takes to get the job done. It's only one race, you know, it's one race. So maybe if you fastest lap gives an extra point. That's right, and you led a lap tonight too, as well as at some point. So that's an additional point as well. So he gained two additional points tonight throughout the race. So. Which everything will be reset when you guys go to the round of 4. It'll be just one race. You know what I mean? And then, you know, we'll still do the points to distribute, you know, who finished where. But it's most likely, you know, wherever they finish at the end of the race is where they're going to be placed. So, well, yeah, congrats, man. We're going to talk to a few more of these guys. Try to wrap this race up early tonight. Elvin, you got a copy. What's going on, man? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah. Yeah, I watched most of the race. That 24 was fast. I didn't see him driving aggressive. I did see the 21 driving very aggressive tonight. I did see him getting into a lot of different trucks and taking people out. So I know the 24 was fast. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. The 87 did that quite a bit tonight as well. So you can't cry about people putting a bumper to you if you do the same thing to them. You know what I mean, Elvin? So that's kind of how that goes. Yeah. Yeah, you did that to everybody you passed. But here it is. But here's the thing. Not to him. I'm saying you did it to everybody you passed. There's plenty of times you fell to the back, and then it doesn't matter. You did it. You know what I'm saying? Like you pushed Drake out the way, you pushed everybody out the way. So what I'm saying is, when you do that, and that's the type of driving you want to conduct, that's what's gonna happen back to you. It's kind of the yin and the yang of everything. So I thought it was a wonderful race. I thought there was a lot of irony in the race. I thought it was good to have a one-off driver mix it up in here. He got the win, and the playoff driver didn't win. So that means there's a driver that actually wasn't in the playoffs that's potentially better than the drivers in the playoffs. That's interesting for next season, especially with a draft coming up. Well, if you're in the top 4, you don't have to worry about the draft this season. But aside from that, like I said, I seen him get into people's bumpers, not too much. You know, but I definitely, when we watched on your screen, we seen you nailing people, and I have muscles going, hit him up the track, got him, put a bumper to him. I got it all on my stream. So anytime you guys want to, feel free to go back and look at it. Either one of you guys can go back and look at it. I'm just saying you can't really be too mad at how the race ended if you were doing it. It's like live by the gun, die by the gun. You know what I mean? You walk around carrying a pistol and you threaten people all the time. Eventually, someone's gonna shoot your fucking ass. You understand? So if you're driving around putting a bumper to people, some people are gonna eventually put the bumper to you. Okay? So I'm just saying, I seen you put the bumper to 52, Lazy Dog, and he didn't never come back and put the bumper. I'm just saying, I'm just calling it how it is, man. You can't get mad over it. Now I heard Portal getting mad or whatever. I'm not going to jump on Portal's bandwagon because I watched Portal take a few people out during the end of stages, just straight up underneath the white line and come right up and just take guys out. So anything Portal said really doesn't hold no weight right now. But I will take into consideration what you said, but I also watched the race myself. I don't just and I'm not biased towards one driver or another. I'm going to give that guy the same common courtesy I give a guy who's won 7 or 8 races in my league. There's no difference, because just because you won 7 races doesn't make you better than the next guy. Everybody deserves the same amount of respect, and everybody has a right to that track, any position they want. So if you're gonna rough a guy up and move him up the track to get your position, when he does it back to you, you can't be mad and say, "Hey, I'm a playoff driver. Don't do that to me." It doesn't work like that. Because Ryan Newman don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Ryan Newman don't care. He's that guy. He did what he wanted to do tonight. He came here, he raced, and he won. That's what he was supposed. That's what he wanted to do, and that's what he did. You can be mad that you lost. You can't be mad at how you lost. You can be mad at how that you lost, but you can't. You really are in no position to be mad at how you lost. And in other words, he was by you when the caution came out, and he just outdrived you guys. If you're mad at anything, you should have been mad at the other knuckleheads that you were back there racing with. You understand? It got you back behind, and then you guys couldn't make the push to go get him at the end. You know, so there was more to that finish. Had it stayed green, I'm not sure you would have caught him anyways. You know what I'm saying? If that last caution comes out, he got out in front of you on that last green pit stop. I don't think you could. I'm not sure you catch him anyways. You see what I'm saying? So it's there. That race right there could. It was just like Monday's night's race. There were so many different race scenarios that could have happened. But I'm going to tell you this much right now: when cautions come out, and then you got to deal with crazy stuff like that, it changes and it alters things. And not everybody's going to always be happy. I wasn't happy with Monday night's race, but oh well, I'll take it and I'll move on. So it is what it is.
Well, I know I'll move on, but the thing that made me mad first was when it all started, stage.
Well, I mean, I look at it like this: he's racing for stage points just like you are, and he moved you up the track. I didn't think he moved you up the track that bad. If it was even him, Drade and other guys were just as aggressive. So was the 21. Now you might have other guys like the 21 seemed like he was back there blocking guys when he got in second, so that people couldn't get up to you. You know what I'm saying? And then once them guys were able to get by the 21, they could catch you, man. The 24, the 98, the 52. They were decent. It seemed like everybody was fairly equal when they got out front. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like the 24 was stronger on the long run. As the runs went on, I felt like he had the strongest truck. So it was going to be between you or him anyways. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there was anybody else that was going to mess with you too. But like I said, it brings a little more excitement. And, you know, you got team owners. You got guys that are owners of teams, and I haven't given out any ownership titles to anybody just yet, but you know, Muscles might be a team owner next year, and he might be looking and watching and going, "Hey, I might want Awesome on my team," because there's going to be a draft, like I said, man. And you know, to each their own. You might be an owner. You might want Awesome on your team. So I don't know, man. I'm just saying, you know, it's tough to really bitch or even say anything if you know that you were putting the bumper to people too. And that's all I'm saying. I get where you're coming from. I'm not saying that everything, but to me, I watched him a lot tonight, and I didn't see anything malicious with him. I didn't see him do anything dirty. Did he get runs on you and then bump you up? Yes, and then people went with him to go by? That's fine, but you would come back and do the same thing. And you guys just seemed equal to me on that part. Now, maybe there was something I missed when I went and I watched other drivers, but that's what I'm saying. You guys... You know what? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. So if you have evidence, and another thing is, I see from my view, me and Muscles have both seen things differently in races before, where we were at Jefferson and he was telling me I did this, and I told him no, this happened, and on my screen what I said was true, and on his screen what he said was true. So who's right? The game was wrong because it's given two different perspectives of the same exact situation at the same exact timeline. And you can ask Muscles. This has happened. We've went back and, you know, and neither one of us did anything. You know what I'm saying? And in fact, it was Lazy Dog and somebody else drove through the middle of both of us. I thought he hit me. He thought I hit him. We go back and look, and there was two guys splitting us in the middle, man, going into this one turn. And they shot through us like it was weird, man. So, you know, it's one of them things. All right. Well, either way, man, you're into the round of 4. So all you got to really do, you know, you go to Phoenix. You want to race hard at Phoenix. You're one of them drivers. You probably want to race hard every race. Well, right now off points, if you go back and look today, you're in. Everybody else is tied at 400. You're the first driver in. Nobody else has gotten any points. So tonight, after I do the points and everything, I'll put my 4 who are in there, and then you'll have your deduction for the guys who are so many points below the top 4. They'll be in the top 6, but they'll be below that top 4 cutoff, and there's a cutoff line right there for the top 4. So I believe it's going to possibly be you and yeah. Yep, you're already in. You're already into the cutoff because you had from last round. You had 13 points. You got 413. Everybody else is at 400. You're 300. You're 13 points ahead of everybody else. Who's going to make up 13 points on you in 2 races? It's not even possible. You feel me? You locked yourself in. All you have to do is now worry about Homestead. You see what I'm saying? And I already told Drade this. Drade had a good race tonight. Now just worry about Homestead. Yeah, of course you got to show up next week and you got to race good. You know, Devin didn't make it tonight, so Devin's not going to be able to make it to the. And Devin already told us, you know, with his dad and everything that's going on, he probably wouldn't make it. So it kind of sucks for him. But you know, Devin wasn't able to make it tonight, and you know, he was another driver that I felt could be probably top 4. You know, but we'll see who gets there. I believe, and this is my prediction, I believe it'll be you, Lazy, Drade, and who is it? Portal? Is Portal the other one now? It'd be Portal because before I would have put Devin there, and now it's going to be Portal because the 16 he's not going to make it in. So, but. Yeah, that's why I didn't understand what the whole thing was. I'm like, dude, you're way locked in. You were locked in before this race even started. You're going to be well locked in by the end of this race, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure, I mean, you won a stage. You finished the highest out of all the running. I mean, you basically won the race tonight because you finished second. You get 10 points, and the guy behind you gets 9. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like as if you won a stage. You won 2 stages in the race, you know what I mean? So I mean, it's not the 23, the 24 truck. Them points he won don't even go anywhere. It just goes another win in that for that truck for that team. So let's say if we have a team, say you're a team owner next year and you got 2 trucks, you only got one full-time driver, and you want to put a driver in there part-time and have a bunch of part-time drivers in a certain truck. You know what I'm saying? That truck can still accumulate owner points and wins and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? But you can't win a championship with that truck. But it does help in the ownership points. You see what I'm saying? So if you got 2 trucks running, you're going to be in better shape to win that owner's championship than if you only have 1 truck. But if you got 1 truck and the guy's winning all the time, you know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, we're going to have a draft, like I said, man, and we're going to, you know, whoever we deem and determine, well, you know, we'll all get together and put our heads together. We'll find out how many team owners we want to have and what we want the teams to look like and everything like that. And then we're going to do a draft, and we'll do a draft, and we'll have a bunch of drivers come try out whatever. We'll promote it and everything, and you know, it'll be fun, man. It's going to be fun. So you'll get to evaluate talent because you're going to be one of the top 4 to finish this season, I believe. So that automatically puts you in. You don't have to do the draft. The top 4 drivers won't, and then you won't have to be evaluated off talent. You know, so maybe, you know, Elvin, with you being as advanced as you are, you may be an owner next year, so you can bring in a guy. You see what I'm saying? Maybe you bring in Cat Cab, but the thing is, whoever you bring in, you got to keep them on a leash because you're going to get penalized. The owner's going to get penalized. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be on the owners to keep their drivers in check. I don't want to have to be talking to them and saying, hey, man, Muscles, tell so-and-so to clean that shit up. You know what I mean? He's going to have to tell the guy, like, hey, this is how I'm running my team. This is how I want you to act. This is the way I want you to race. If you can't do this, I'll get somebody else. It's the way it is. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we got a lot of fun stuff getting ready to pop up for next season. Keep it fun and entertaining for people. The drivers that want to be here will be here. The drivers who don't won't. So don't worry about that. Cat Cab wanted to race tonight. I told him no. You know, because we already didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. I know Awesome, when he's ran in the past, he's been fast. He hasn't really given people problems. So I don't have a problem with him running. Cuddle's been good. Cuddle ran tonight, and that was the guy that Tribe was complaining about all the time, and I don't remember him getting into anybody tonight. Same thing with Thai racing. So that's the thing, man. We're gonna build onto our league, and just hopefully everybody's excited for next season. Still be excited for this season, but be excited for next season because we got some cool things in store for next season. So, and nothing to worry about, Elvin. You're good, man. Next track.
No, all I can really do is just focus on homestead.
Yep. All right. So what's going on, lazy? Hey, pretty good, man. Where'd you end up finishing tonight? Fourth. So that. No, I was gonna say that puts you for the championship points. That puts you third.
The end of 50 were having a little issue, but now we're alright.
Yeah. Yeah, you run pretty good tonight, man. I thought your first race back, or first, second, third race, I'm not sure. A few races
Yeah.
back to the league, man. You ran well tonight. Um How'd you feel about the truck? You looked at certain points in the race. You looked like you may have been the strongest truck. You ran good out front.
Yeah, I know at the beginning I was hoping that it was going to go that way, but I kind of fell back there in third, and at that point I was just struggling to try and keep my truck fast but stabilized. I made a huge mistake by trying to take less wedge out of the truck and put a tire pressure adjustment, but it screwed me over, and I couldn't get it back quite to the way that I wanted it to, so. But I
Yeah.
still raced pretty good. I'm happy.
Yeah, you guys put on a pretty good little show. Looked like you guys were about 3-4 wide there for a bit.
Yeah, that stage one finish was crazy. I was honestly hoping that I could have came in first, but it was alright. I liked it.
I had to go and look, man. You guys were 3 wide for that finish. It was pretty interesting. I kind of did one of those. Where the heck did he come from? Because you just slid right up there on the inside, and I knew it had to have been the last lap because, I mean it got wild right there.
Yeah, it was really fun. I enjoyed it.
Well, all right, man. Well, congratulations. You're looking like you're sitting about third in points right now, maybe even second. But you're looking like you're going to be safely into the next round. So my advice, just like I gave to Elvin, would be start working on your Homestead truck now, because it's going to be one race at Homestead that decides the championship overall. Stages don't matter. Stage wins don't matter. All that matters is finishing first across that stripe at the end of the race, and right there's or placing better than the other championship drivers in the race will get you the championship. So, yeah, congratulations, man, and good job, man. I know you're just coming back, after being away for a while, so you're running really good, man. And like I was just telling Elvin, next season we're gonna have owners, and each owner's gonna have responsibility over 2 trucks. And what'll happen is, the owners will get, for winning the owners championship, they'll get some type of incentive, money, and the drivers, as we said before, you guys will get a cash prize, a trophy, and I believe we're going to give out the T150 Pro racing wheel as well. So, with that being said, man, you won't have to go through the draft. You'll automatically be pushed in if you finish in the top 4 this season. You'll just automatically be picked up on a team. So you may end up being a partial owner or a owner overall, depending on your demeanor. But this season's going to be, and it's going to consist of it's going to be a non-setup league just like this one was this year because it's developmental. So it'll be exactly the same. I'm not sure if we're going to make the season longer or if we're going to keep it as long as it is now, but it'll be packaged a lot better. But really looking forward, and I'm excited for next season. So hopefully you guys are too.
Oh yeah, I'm totally excited. Anything with racing, it doesn't matter. I just want to go out and win.
Yeah. So yeah. Congratulations, man, and we're gonna close this stream out for the week. Once again, this is Mid-Atlantic Developmental Truck Series. We got one more race for the round of 6. It'll be race number 2 of this elimination round. It's at Phoenix, the new configuration. So yeah, we'll definitely be looking forward to seeing you guys next week. Same place, same time. 8:15 will be the qualifying time. And we appreciate you guys tuning in and your continued support. Super G Kush, Mid-Atlantic Motorsports /YouTube, Mid-Atlantic Motorsports Twitch. Yeah.
Got me, Muscle Cars 24 at Muscle Car 24 on YouTube and Twitch.
Yep, and yeah, we appreciate you guys' continued support, and we'll see you guys next week. So good night.